Utilitarianism is a book by John Stuart Mill, first published in 1863. The book is a defense of utilitarianism, a moral philosophy that holds that the best action is the one that maximizes overall happiness or pleasure. Here is a more detailed summary of the key ideas in the book. Mill begins by arguing that the ultimate goal of human action is happiness or pleasure. He contends that all people desire happiness, and that it is the only thing that is desirable for its own sake. Mill defines happiness as pleasure and the absence of pain, and argues that the goal of moral action should be to maximize the amount of happiness in the world. Mill contends that the principle of utility, which states that actions are right in proportion as they tend to promote happiness, is the foundation of morality. He argues that people should always act in a way that maximizes overall happiness, and that this principle should guide all moral decision-making. Mill also distinguishes between higher and lower pleasures, arguing that some pleasures are more valuable than others. He contends that intellectual and cultural pleasures, such as reading and listening to music, are superior to physical pleasures, such as eating and drinking. Mill believes that people should pursue higher pleasures, as they contribute more to overall happiness and are more valuable to human flourishing. In addition, Mill argues that the principle of utility can be applied to both individual and social decision-making. He contends that individuals should act in a way that maximizes their own happiness, if it does not harm others. He also argues that society should be organized in a way that maximizes overall happiness, and that laws and institutions should be designed to promote the greatest amount of happiness for the greatest number of people. Mill acknowledges that utilitarianism can be criticized for being too demanding, as it requires people to constantly consider the consequences of their actions and strive to maximize overall happiness. He also recognizes that utilitarianism can be criticized for being too focused on the present moment, as it does not consider the long-term consequences of actions. Overall, utilitarianism is a powerful defense of utilitarianism, a moral philosophy that prioritizes the maximization of overall happiness. Mill's ideas have had a significant influence on political and moral philosophy and continue to be debated and discussed today.